Today I'd like to get your help with something. We have a young bass player who is part of our community here on the channel, and he is trying to decide between the Ibanez SR200 and the Yamaha 174, as he calls it. I know that the model number is longer than that. If I can remember it correctly, I think it's the TRBX174EW. I'm probably saying that wrong, and I'll put it up on the screen. But he's trying to decide between these two basses, and he's a little apprehensive because some people have told him that he should be going for passive pickups rather than active pickups. Now, from my experience, even though the video of the Yamaha 174 got scrapped earlier today, the 174 was significantly lower than the SR200. Now, that's because of the passive pickups, but the SR200 was unbelievably strong, loud, present. I liked it. So I don't think he can go wrong there. I think that Ibanez these days are putting really good pickups in their basses. I don't think they put crappy pickups in their basses. That's my opinion, but just from my experience, that's what I believe. Anyway, with the Yamaha playing at the same volume through the Phil Jones bass, the BG400 suitcase, this combo amp is super impressive. After playing these two basses, I couldn't help but notice the significant difference between the two basses as far as the quality of the pickup sounds. So you be the judge, or at least you're just going to hear the Ibanez for now. As a matter of fact, I think I do have a video somewhere, and I'm gonna dig that up on the Yamaha 174. Listen, I gotta get out of here, but I just wanna do a few notable mentions, as they call them, or I think they're called notable mentions, whatever. This one here, this is a Yamaha. Trying to remember it's the TRBX174EW. It's called the Exotic Mango Veneer Top, solid mahogany body, maple neck. It's nice. So the thing about this bass is it's very, very light. I fiddled with it a little bit, but I got to get out of here. But this is a good, well-rounded bass for only $259. I mean, just saying, you're just getting started with things. This is a great start, I think. Beautiful bass. Anyway, by playing through both of those, you could definitely notice, and I really hate that I missed the opportunity to be able to show you guys volume-wise the differences between the two basses and the responsiveness. Also, the Yamaha out of the box, but in the store without a setup or anything, the action was significantly higher. The Ibanez was just a little bit up too, but the Ibanez played so well. It was so easy to play, as you will see in this video here. So if any of you have any information on these two basses, the Ibanez SR200 or the Yamaha 174, they call it the Mango Wood version. That's what they're selling at Guitar Center right now. So the Ibanez is going for $229, and which I think is the better bass, and the Yamaha is going for $259, even though it kind of looks a little bit better. If you guys have any information on either of these basses, please leave them in the comments below. Help this guy out. Help him make the decision on a bass that he wants to start out with. I think he's already playing bass, but he's looking into these two basses. So let's help him out. Let's see what we can find out. In the meantime, hey man, I hope you enjoy this video. All right. Okay, here I am. I'm back on the Ibanez. A viewer requested that I go back in and check this thing out and give him some more info. So here we are today. This is just gonna be a quick run through of the bass. This is the GSR200 bass. It's going for $229. I think that's a great deal for this bass. It is a walnut flat finish. The camera may not do it justice because of the lighting in here. And I'm playing through the Phil Jones bass. Could you show that bass and amp? The Phil Jones suitcase, and that is a BG400. It is plenty loud. I've turned it up loud before, but right now I have it just a little less than halfway. This little knob here, I don't know what it does, but as you can hear, like, the bass is out of tune, so I'm gonna have to, wow. So I need to tune it up. It's extremely bassy, I've noticed, and it has a lot of response to it. It's got that muddiness to it. So it's a very responsive bass. I really like the finish. Of course, these are active pickups. Put a 9-volt battery, it takes one 9-volt. Unlike a lot of the newer basses that we are seeing these days where they take two 9-volt batteries, this one only requires one. And I think that the neck is straight for the most part. It's got a slight, when I'm looking at it, I'm seeing just a slight lift up here in this part of the neck, but for the most part, the neck is right on. I mean, it's my only thing is, and I think it's my fault, it's not an error of the bass or anything like that. I'm gonna try to turn these down, but roll it, just have the volume, and wow, it has a lot of low end. This bass is, I turned the bass down on the Phil Jones suitcase amp, and I've turned these knobs down, and it's still just, take this over my first Ibanez. I won't take the neck over it, but the sound of it and the quality of the pickups, I would take it over the first Ibanez I ever owned, which was a Proline series, a very metal bass, but that neck, it can't be beaten. It's got the best neck of any Ibanez I've ever played, so, or really any bass I've ever